Long ago, after Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, Joshua became their new leader. Under his command, the people of Israel were finally entering the land God had promised them. But this was no empty land. Powerful kings and mighty armies stood in their way, ready to defend their territories. Word of Joshua's victory spread like wildfire. 5 powerful kings from the hill country of Canaan, hearing about Israel's advances, decided to join forces. They were strong rulers with formidable armies, and they saw a common threat. Together, they marched against the city of Gibeon, which had recently made a peace treaty with Israel. The people of Gibeon were terrified. They knew they couldn't stand alone against such a powerful alliance. They sent an urgent message to Joshua, a desperate plea for help. Come quickly. Don't abandon your servants. Help us, because all the kings of the Amorites who live in the hill country have gathered against us. Without a moment's hesitation, Joshua rallied his best warriors. This wasn't just about a treaty. It was about honoring a promise and protecting the innocent. He marched his army all night, a grueling journey from Gilgal to Gibeon. Picture the scene. Thousands of soldiers, tired from the march, but their spirits burning with determination, moving silently under the stars, ready to defend their new allies. It was in that moment of quiet resolve that God spoke to Joshua, his voice a source of unshakable strength. Do not be afraid of them. I have given them into your hand. Not one of them will be able to stand against you. With this divine assurance, Joshua and his men prepared for the battle ahead. As the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, Joshua's army launched a surprise attack. The enemy forces, caught completely off guard, were thrown into chaos and confusion. The Israelites pressed their advantage, pushing them back, chasing them down the rocky slopes of Beth Horon. The tide of battle had turned decisively in Israel's favor. But just then, something extraordinary happened. As the enemy soldiers fled in disarray, a violent hailstorm of unprecedented fury swept across the battlefield. Huge hailstones, described as great stones from heaven, rained down from the sky. The storm was so devastating that more of the enemy soldiers were killed by the hail than by the swords of the Israelites. It was a clear sign that a power far greater than any army was at play on this day. The battle raged on, fierce and relentless. But Joshua noticed a problem. Daylight was slipping away. The sun was beginning its descent toward the western horizon. Joshua knew that, if night fell, the scattered enemy forces could escape into the darkness, regroup, and return to fight another day. He needed more time, more light to secure a total victory. In that critical moment, filled with faith and a boldness that would echo through history, Joshua looked to the heavens and prayed a prayer unlike any other. In the hearing of all Israel, he cried out, "Sun, stand still over Gibeon, and you, moon, over the Valley of Aijalon." He wasn't just asking for a small favor. He was asking for the laws of nature to be suspended. And in that moment, the impossible happened. The sun stopped in the middle of the sky. The moon stood still. The day stretched longer than any other day in recorded history, before or since. It was as if time itself had paused, holding its breath, granting Joshua and his army the daylight they needed to finish the fight. With this miraculous extension of the day, the Israelites won a complete and resounding victory. The 5 kings who had arrogantly allied against them were captured and defeated, and the land was made safe for the people of Israel at least, for now. Their enemies were shattered, not just by swords, but by the undeniable power of God. This incredible story from the book of Joshua isn't just about an ancient battle or a military strategy. It's a powerful testament to courage, unwavering faith, and the astonishing power of asking boldly. Joshua dared to pray for the impossible, to ask God to hold the very cosmos for his cause, and God answered in a way that left no room for doubt. The lesson for us is profound and clear. When the odds seem overwhelming, when the night feels like it's closing in, and you're running out of time, remember Joshua. Remember that faith, true and bold, has the power to bring light into even the darkest and most desperate moments of our lives. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. We'll see you in the next video.